Well, hi everybody. Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome to my first ride along with me since getting home from visiting the East Coast to see 3 of our kids. Whew. So today, first off, I'm going to the doctor. It's my old people's checkup that Medicare requires. And the way they have it set up, first you have to go in with like a nurse and spend a lot of time with the nurse while she goes over all kinds of things. Like, they know it all anyway, because any doctor I've been to in the last several years has been through this group. Yeah, so it's all on the computer, but whatever. Then I finally see the doctor. I don't expect anything from this visit, but, you know, this is the same doctor that told Bob he didn't need to have a CPAP test when the man was diagnosed like 15, 20 years ago with bad sleep apnea. He keeps me awake at night to the point where if something doesn't start changing, I'm going to start sleeping in my own room. I don't like to do that because I love my man, but man, you know, I gotta get sleep too. Well, this tree there looked kind of weird. So, like I say, off to him. Didn't know what to wear today. When I got up, the sun was shining. I got in the shower, came out, the sun was not shining. So I put on 3/4 sleeves. And what do you call these? Crop pants. I did wear my sandals, but I just don't know. We've had, they say, the wettest May in history out here. Now we're in June. Like I say, when we arrived at the airport the other night, it was pouring. So did you catch my Mask Monday Ladies video? Watch that from this morning. I talked about the trip. Of course, there'll be a couple of other videos of a couple of places we went on, but make sure you watch tomorrow morning's video. That's the one where we went through the Lazy 5 Ranch with all these animals. Oh my God, of course, I was at my glory talking for them. But we were in hysterics. You know, this video is totally us, okay? It's none of it is rehearsed, none of it's scripted. So anyway, back to today. After the doctor's office, I'm right near a $1.25 tree and my thrift shop. So I'm going to go to those because, you know, after being gone for a week and a half and you know, we pretty much ate stuff that was in the house anyway, need to restock on some things. And then everybody seemed to really enjoy those mystery bags that I got at my thrift store a few weeks back. So I'm going to go in there, see if they have more of those. I'll let you know. And then from there, I'll go home. And if I need to show you anything that I got at like $1.25 or at the thrift store, I will show you at the end of this video. So, you know, kind of a typical Monday for me. Of course, Mondays is one of Bob's golf days. So, you know, Monday's always a good day for me to kind of go gallivant on my own. Of course, Lou's upset. Oh my God, that girl has just been clinging to us since we got back. So when I just left now, she was sitting on a chair in the YouTube room, looking at me like, what the heck? Are you going again? You know, because, you know, Daddy left early this morning. So I tried to convince her I will be back. Oh wait, this isn't where I want to turn. I automatically started to turn to go over directly to Dollar Tree. Creature of habit. So I made notes of different little ailments I want to mention to the doctor. He will see what new specialists he wants to send me to this year. So here we turn. So if you watched my Mask Money Ladies video, you heard a breakdown of the trip, especially coming home on the plane, the ferry. Let's see, that's right, they still make us come in the back of the building here since COVID, but they make you leave the other side, so then you get your walking and coming back around to where you park. What do I have? Oh, okay, just about the right amount of time. Alrighty, so wish me luck. I'll be back shortly. Well, hour and 45 minutes later, I'm back. Oh, dear. Well, most interesting part and entertaining part was they have you go in with a nurse person. First hour is allotted for this nurse person, then they take you to your doctor, then you go get your blood. So this guy, this nurse, I sat there thinking, what am I doing here? He sits down and he's just humming to himself, and everyone's like this, and and I'm thinking, well, what am I doing here? For at least 10-15 minutes, he didn't say a word. He's just typing stuff. Oh, dear. So finally, he mentions something. He starts talking about White Russians. A lot of the stuff, nothing a White Russian won't help. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. And I don't know. He was an odd one. But so I sat there, just, observant me. I'm looking at his walls, and I say, okay, this guy's a chess person, loves chess. All kinds of different chess pictures. He loves Star Wars, which that might have been what he was humming. He'd been in the military. Because there's a few pictures of him, and, from what I could tell, he had a mask on. And the face in the picture looked similar to what he was. Never makes made eye contact with you. He might have been from Puerto Rico, because there's a little Puerto Rico thing on the door. He had, on the wall, there was a picture of Bruce Lee. Then there was another picture that had stuff written in Japanese. So I'm assuming he was probably in the military and then went to, what was it called? Capella University, and got his master's in nursing. So he was very well educated. But just a little odd. Might have been fun at a party. So then he walked me over to the doctor's office, regular doctor's part, and he had a nurse practitioner with him and get some training. Another man. And if they could see out here now, they're probably wondering, whoa, that woman didn't mention that she sits and talks to herself, right? So I just go over the same old stuff. Wasn't really much help for anything, just life goes on. It's, renewed any of my prescriptions. I tried to talk to him about the pains in my legs, and I showed him what I was taking. That magnesium was fine. I asked about the multiple vitamins. No, you don't really need to take them. So, like I say, I do most of the research by myself. So back to my research myself. Why do I go to this guy? Because some of you will find once you get on Medicare and you get to be a senior, a lot of the doctors don't take people on Medicare. The catch-22 is you don't have a choice about being on Medicare. I have a perfectly wonderful private health insurance, but that's considered my that's considered my secondary insurance. Everything has to all go through Medicare first. Yeah. So you find when you need to find a new doctor, suddenly nobody is taking new patients. So this was the only guy I could find, and this is several years ago now. And I went in, told him what I wanted, and he gave me what I wanted, And he can't ever talk to me about his weight because he's a very large man himself. And speaking of weight, oh my God, when I was sitting there waiting for the what do you call him, the vampire to call me back to draw the blood, this poor woman comes in her wheelchair, but she's so huge. She's hanging over, fat's hanging over. She's kind of laid back in it. And so you could see right up her dress because her legs are so big. She could hardly get through the door. She was there early, she said, because she had to take, the bus. So I can imagine what it took to get her in the bus. But I mean, she's one of those people like you would see on the 600-pound or 1,000-pound TV program, reality programs. So of course she couldn't come over where the seating area is. She had to kind of sit out in the aisle, and so she's facing everybody, but not facing. Her chair's facing everybody, but she's laying back. She's laid back in this chair. So I felt sorry for this gal, but it's like, gosh, how does one get to that point? I don't know. So anyway, now we are going to go. That part is over with for the year. Now we're going to go over to the buck and a quarter tree and the my thrift. Let's see. If I ever say thrift savings stores, because when I worked, our 401k was actually called thrift savings. So I think I'm going to take this back through the parking lot and go out on the main road. Oops, I guess I need to put my foot on the gas. So that took up most of the day. You add in the post appointments, taking showers, all that stuff. Oh, and then that nurse guy, when he did my height, said I'm 5'7". 5'7"? Does it mean I have lost 2 inches as I got old? Now, I used to always worry about my height. Not worry, but I hated my height because I was always taller than everybody else when I was growing up. And now, I've gotten down to what I consider a reasonable height, I thought 5'8" was a wonderful surprise when they said I was 5'8". And now he said I'm 5'7". And I felt like I really stood up more because, I've been working on my hunchback, round-shoulderedness for almost a year now, working on trying to get my body to a point where I don't walk that way anymore, hunch over. So I would have thought I would have been taller. Life. Here's this poor old guy slowly hobbling across the parking lot. There we go. Okay, let's see. I don't mind parking far in the lot because it just means I walk further. This one got really over. Okay, so I'll be back. Tell you if I picked up anything. Going to the thrift store first and buck and a quarter, and I'll see you then. Hi, I'm back. Well, get out of here. I hate backing up. I'm going to go forward. So, successful trip. I got 4 packages of the mystery bags at the thrift store. And then I got a few things, you know, at Dollar Tree, or $1.50. No, $1.25. So I'll share those when we get home. I'll do a little video on it. See, now the sun's out, it's hot in here. The store was kind of, Dollar Tree was kind of crowded today. They had quite a few boxes in the aisles that were marked candy and stuff like that. Well, they did have several people working. It's just when I got in line at the cash register, it was kind of way back because only one was working. And by the time I got up to put my stuff on the counter, they opened up 2 more. But that's just how life seems to go. I thought, well, I'm not in a hurry, so it doesn't matter. What time is this? 3:34. So altogether, my little trip took, let's see, I left about 1:45, 2, 3, oh, just about 3 hours. I need to put, now that Bob was driving this car, I'm having to readjust everything, because we always take, oh, there's this guy in front of me going, I can't make up his mind. Don't think I'll make that green light up there. Oh, I had to adjust all the mirrors, the seat, everything, because we always take this car to the airport parking instead of the new car. Ooh, the guy in front of me is turning into Dairy Queen. Lucky. Oh. Love Dairy Queen. So, oh my God, just when air hits. Everybody coming. And I controlled myself in Dollar Tree. Excuse me. I didn't buy any cookies. I only bought one little pack, you know, of the Werthers that I like to suck at night for my dry mouth. And then while I was standing in that long line, I gave in and bought, but in all fairness, I got the ones with the peanuts, because, you know, peanuts are good for you. I had only had 2 of my little granola bars for breakfast, so I hadn't eaten this today. You know, and that was around 10 o'clock or so. Anyway, not a real exciting ride today, you know, but you got to come along. So I'm gonna let you go. When I get home, I'll continue this because I'm almost there, showing you what I did pick up at the different places. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. It's what did you call it when you went to school? Sharing time. What was that? Show and tell. I'm having problems with this. Okay. I don't have my reading glasses on, so I'll just keep these. I can't really see. You're blurry, but, you know, I know where to look. I don't feel like walking up near the room getting it. So let's get started first with the second season Thrift Store. First off, a lot of kids' bags, but I did get 1, 2, let me move these over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now they had a lot of kids' bags, but I felt I was past the kid stage. So I got 4 of those at $2.99, and then I got this Vera Bradley bag. You know, I looked it over. It's clean. It doesn't smell. Maybe smells a little like old, like mothballs or something. But it was $7.99. I looked inside, and it does not look like it's been used inside at all. So, I got it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And it's the style I like, the on-the-go one. It's got the little things on each side here that I like to put my spray antiseptic in to spray the bars of the carts. And then it's got, you know, my little outside zipper. It's got, this one's got 1, 2, 3 that I like to put like lipsticks, lotions, things like that. It's got the zipper one in the back. So like I say, I don't think anybody really used this. So I thought $7.99. Yeah, I'll spray for that. Okay, so my mystery well, it all came to with tax, $21.79. So I can't complain. Anyway, I'm going to do a separate video on those bags. So watch for that. Now we'll move on to the bucket and quarter. Of course, you know, my main reason for going in is to get these. You know, these are only, you know, even $1.25 is still a good deal. You get 6 of them. They're only 100 calories. I use them all the time when I'm just feeling a little, and I'll just eat one of those. So I got 4 boxes of these. That's our snack. And let's see. Oh, I got this. I thought this was kind of cute. It looks like a little suitcase. You know, and I want to put it like behind me when I do my travel videos, which are going to be coming up soon. I'll probably do it in the other room. Let's see. And I got 2 of these. These were 6-gallon, the gallon bags, 6 of them each with the Ziploc on them. And they were in the getting rid of stuff pile for 75 cents. So I got 2 because we use these a lot when we travel. And we got 2 of these because these are fairly healthy to eat. Holding them upside down. And it's a good sized bag of nuts, you know, for $1 and a quarter. Well, that's our other snacky item is nuts. Let's leave. I got 1 pack of the caramel hard candies because, you know, I like to suck these at night when I'm watching TV with my dry mouth. So 1 of those. And I got these socks because Bob likes to wear these kind of socks. But he kind of likes the gray ones. I got them last time, but not from Dollar Tree. So I thought, I'm going to try some Dollar Tree ones on. So 3 pairs. You know, they're made out of, 97 poly, 2 rubber or something. Just 2 rubber, 1% spandex, machine wash warm. So we'll see if he likes them. And when I travel, I like to carry these little things. So these are the Aquarel antibacterial wet wipes. It's just a nice little size. I used them several times on our trip we were just on to wipe things off. So, let's do. Let's see, that's. And the cutest thing was this guy. You know what? Where's a good place for you to see him? You can't really see him there. Well, let's move the hand up back a little bit. Move this guy over a little. Let's put him there where you can see him really well. There we go. And the last, well, that's not the last thing. I did pick up this too. Welcome. They go in the yard. You know, these are the, so they don't fall apart the minute it rains. And then while I was in line waiting, as you saw earlier in the video, I got my little pack of M&M peanuts because peanuts are healthy for you. And let's see, what did I spend? I spent $17.50 at Dollar Tree. So that's it. That was my exciting day. Let's see, I forgot to mention earlier, all the kitties have already come back. You know, we have an alarm system on our house. And we have a camera set up that looks down to the family room towards that sliding door. And so we were able to check every so often. The first day we kept seeing little heads sitting outside there at the door, looking in. But then they stopped coming around. But boy, they sure knew we were back. So they're happy. Haven't seen any raccoons yet, but they're harder to catch because, well, before they were always coming at night. Did catch one the day we left during the day, but anyway. So the three main characters, we've seen them. I did catch a few snails, not slugs. Well, one was a slug, one was a snail on my packages on the front porch. I need to bring them in. So maybe next Saturday we'll be able to have a happy hour night. We'll see. The azaleas have totally bloomed back there just in the week we were gone. So it's so pretty. So I really hope we'll be able to do a Saturday night happy hour. Now tonight I did mention we are going to dinner with one of Bob's golfing buddies, Jerry. Jerry and his sister Linda live across the street, and Jerry house sits while we're gone. So we like to take them to dinner after we get back. Treat them to dinner for being so nice and taking care of everything in here. Well, especially, mainly Jerry. So I'll go join my man. He is back from golfing. And I don't think there's anything else I'm forgetting, because there always is, but that goes. So comment below, share, like, subscribe, and maybe next week I'll make a trip into Silverdale, as Lucy pronounces it, and go to TJ Maxx and some of those stores in there. So hope you're all having a good start to your week. Make sure you watch my video that I posted this morning in the Mask Monday Ladies, where I talk all about our trip. And make sure you watch the video tomorrow that's going to be the Lazy 5 Ranch, where we had a hysterical experience driving through all the animals. So I love you all. Bye.